All right, good Monday morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well today. It is February 6th, 7:29 a.m. Central Standard Time. Taking a quick peek outside at New Mexico, though, this morning. They're in Clayton. We can see that they've got clear skies outside. Again, it's a cool morning, but not necessarily cold. We've actually been pretty mild this weekend, and we'll continue that trend of warm weather today before we turn chilly for the rest of the work week. So enjoy this afternoon if you can. It may be a little breezy out there, so maybe just a bit mindful about what you do outside. If you've got some activities that could start a fire, you may want to stay away from those, but really should be a good chance to maybe get out in the garden or something like that. Temperatures down into the 30s and 40s right now, 46 in Amarillo, 39 in Hereford. Wind chills, some of us feel like we're below freezing, the others do not, but again, a light jacket may be necessary this morning for us that don't tolerate the cold very well. But this afternoon, we warm very fast. We actually get close to 70 degrees this afternoon in Amarillo, so it'll be a warm one. Temperature is about 15 degrees warmer than average. And then our next cold front arrives. The cold front actually gets here pretty early in the day. We'll see our winds switch over to the northwest this afternoon, and they'll be breezy at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Hey, Becky, thanks for tuning in this morning. But the colder air really doesn't seep into the area until late tonight. You can see kind of that reinforced surge or push of cold air moving through the northern panhandles at 5 p.m. this evening. You can see temperature at 48 in Boise City at 5 o'clock. That cold front doesn't get to Amarillo until probably just after sunset around 7, 8 p.m. And then we'll see some minor lift behind it associated with that cold front. That could set the stage for a few snow showers early Tuesday morning, but aside from that, we really don't have much hope for moisture this week. We'll have that thin band or thin plume of moisture going to bring in some cloud cover. That keeps us cool. We'll only climb into the 40s. Some of us may squeeze into the 50s in the afternoon, but really don't anticipate much of that moisture, if any of it, to get down to the ground. We do have another chance Tuesday night. You can see there's a few of those snow showers early in the morning on Tuesday. We do not expect any travel issues for you guys tomorrow morning. Again, a few of those could linger around on Tuesday night as that upper level low moves out of the area. You can see a little bit of some wraparound moisture with it, but aside from just a quick hitting flurry, don't think anything more is going to come of that. We've got another system coming through Thursday morning. That one could bring a quick round of some snow showers as well, but just like Tuesday's event, probably not going to bring in any active precipitation where we see any accumulating moisture. There's that second trough again. We will get that minor disturbance to come through the underbelly of it. That's where we could see some snow flurries early Thursday morning. The system that we're keeping an eye on does look like it won't get here until around Valentine's Day, but could bring in a nice gift of moisture for us if it does take a favorable track. Most, if not all, of our models do indicate that it will break away from the jet stream and spin around in the desert southwest. Now, what it does after that is still a very big question mark, but it does look like we'll at least be kind of in a somewhat favorable spot to maybe see some wraparound moisture. That system looks a little bit more potent than the ones that we've got coming through to tomorrow and Thursday, and so that's why we've got a little bit more confidence in seeing some moisture with that one. Right now, the Climate Prediction Center does give us a 40% chance at being above normal. For that time frame for precipitation, our average 5-day accumulation for moisture is only 1/10 of an inch, so it really doesn't take much. Just a good shower would get us above normal. But a few of our ensembles indicating anywhere from maybe 1/10 of an inch to as much as, on the high side, maybe a 1/2 inch of total precipitation over the next 10 to 14 days. So you can still see that reflection in the Climate Prediction Center's outlook that they've got us at a 1 in 3 chance at being above normal between the 14th and the 20th. So some good news around the corner. Again, we may have to wait a week or so before we see a decent chance for some additional precipitation. Whether or not it's rain or snow, probably just going to depend on the time that it comes through. If it comes through during the daytime, it may end up being liquid rain. If we're cold enough at night, could switch over to some snowfall, so that is something that we'll also have to fine-tune as we get closer as well. Here's your highs for today, though. Enjoy the afternoon. Lots of 60s and 70s out there. Clayton, you guys will probably be the only one that doesn't get to the 60-degree mark. And then lows tonight, if you're on the Cap Rock, probably going to fall below freezing for a couple of hours, and then we'll end up slowly crawling into the 40s for the high temperatures on Tuesday. 43 for Amarillo, 42 in Vega, 43 in Pampa, and then Paducah will top out at 46. Hey, Marcella, thanks for tuning in this morning. Tomorrow night's lows, Wednesday morning, will be down into the teens and 20s for a lot of us, so it will be a frigid start to the day, but pretty standard. Our average low is 26. So 25 not too far away from that. But again, another cool day on Thursday after that next cold front that comes through. Going to hang on to a 10% chance for accumulating moisture. Again, the chance at seeing probably some snow flurries is a bit higher than that, around 20 to 30%, but I don't think that we'll see anything more than maybe a trace amount of moisture over the course of the next 5 days. This weekend should be pretty nice as well, climbing back into the low 60s. Probably not as hot as we were this weekend, but still mild for us. And then we've got that next front coming through that's going to bring in hopefully a better chance as we move into the middle of the month. If you live in central Texas, they've seen a lot of rain recently. Looks like they're in that active weather pattern. We just need a good system to bring in some wraparound moisture for us to benefit from that as well. Yeah, Matthew, hopefully we do see that pattern continue to stick around. We've got a decent chance for some persistent troughing in the western U.S., and so we're downstream of the trough, tend to get least cyclogenesis, or those lows to spin up around east and southeast Colorado. If this were to come through, if next week's system were to come through probably in April or in May, we'd probably be looking at a very significant event for us. We just don't have any instability. We would have the wind shear. That would probably be a severe weather event for us if it came through in May or in June, but right now just really kind of questionable. The moisture may be a little bit on a skimpy side, I guess we should say. Again, probably around 1/10 to 1/4 inch is the more realistic amounts that we could expect next week, whether that is rain or snow. I will have to wait and see, but hopefully that trend does continue, and we'll end up seeing some semi-persistent moisture maybe once a week or so. That would be great for us. That's all I got for you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day today. Enjoy your afternoon. It's going to be nice and toasty out there today, and then the cold weather arrives tonight, and you'll probably want that coat Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.